What up, you guys? So the NFL draft is essentially 3 weeks away. Mercifully, only 3 weeks away. And I am so excited because we sit here, we make these mock drafts, we go over all these different scenarios, we do these player draft profiles, and finally we can just see who the Raiders pick. Because believe it or not, this is kind of a big offseason for the Raiders. Yes, they brought in some dudes. I think Gardner Minshew is going to be a great, I don't even want to say bridge quarterback. I think honestly he could be a guy you potentially build around. But in our latest mock draft, we're going to cover making this defense scary. And I think there's a lot of ways you do that. So going ahead and making and seeing how this falls, this was another, there we go, finally. I got to do a better job of bringing that all up. So here we go. 7-round mock draft, as you'll see here. And there's a lot of different things going on in this one. So 7 rounds, Raiders, whoa, PFF. Got to get my settings right here. A little bit of randomness. You guys know the drill at this point. So this is kind of our generic way of doing this. It's a good way of saying it, Colton. So starting here at 13, like, to be honest with you, I don't see the point in trading up. I really don't, because I really feel like between 3 and 4, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes with the Patriots and Cardinals. I don't know that they're actually, but also the Cardinals and the Chargers, because none of those teams need quarterbacks. And yeah, things are just going to be interesting. So I say we at least stick to where we're at and then kind of go from there. Now, if this is how the board fell, I would take Quinyon Mitchell in an absolute heartbeat. However, I want some more draft capital. We need to really make this thing really interesting. Plus, we need to pick up our quarterback of the future, whoever that may be, because you can't just neglect that one. Like, we're not building with Gardner Minshew. So, Steelers at 20, Raiders back at 13. What up? Can I get a 2-3-6? No way. So 2-3-6, and we are back. Wow. So we got 2-2s. Very nice. Okay. So at 1, in the first round, excuse me. You have, oh man, there's so much going on here. This one's going to be fun. Jared Verse, J.C. Latham. Who's going to be there at 44? If Rakestraw's there, that would be nice. I'm really betting it on it here, but I want Kingsley Suwaimata here. I also want a quarterback. So that might be wishful thinking. So if that's how it's going to fall, I think you got to go with J.C. Latham here. I think. Do they still have Michael Penix Jr. ranked like 48? I don't know that Penix goes that far. Honestly, I think Penix is more likely to go here. So, honestly, I would probably take Penix in this spot. I'm going to go Penix because you get the 5th-year option. You get to build around him. You've got guys like Gardner Minshew, and things can get really fun from there. Now, you pray to God. You pray to the God of skinny punks. If you guys know that movie reference, I will love you guys forever. But you pray to God that Kingsley Suwaimata makes it to that far. So Enos Rakestraw here. Rakestraw, I got to go Rakestraw here. I got to do it because we need corner help. And we need to make some things happen here, as well as some O linemen as well. And so I want our guy's been there. Brandon Dorless is an absolute stud. Tavondre Sweat. I want some Chris Jenkins music too. Is he already gone? Where's he going? Yeah, where's Chris Jenkins going in this one? 60? Eef. That might be pretty interesting here. So right now, Rakestraw. If someone might have goes, that's going to be rough. He went. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, if this is how it went, I might want to trade down yet again. Move down a couple of spots. I just need a little bit more ammo. Can I get like a 4? No. 60. I'm really targeting Chris Jenkins here. So that 3, 4, moving up 9 spots. That's not worth it. Can I get a feature 2? No? Maybe we just stick and pick, or we go to the Eagles. We've got enough 3rd-round picks to make things interesting here. Can I get 4-4-6? 4-4-6. We move down 2 spots. One more time. Cool. All right. So move down a couple spots, and you get Chris Jenkins here, who is just a man. We usually take Tavondre Sweat here, but I don't care. Chris Jenkins is an absolute stud. Honestly, I think he might be one of the better run defenders in the draft. I think if you have him in the middle of that defense, him and Christian Wilkins, things are going to get nasty real quick. So I think you go with Chris Jenkins here, solidifying that defensive line. And really, I mean, you got Rakestraw earlier, so that's good. So Rakestraw's there. He's taken care of. Took care of corner. You took care of quarterback. Things are looking up. Things are definitely looking up. So you're here at 77. I want Cooper Beebe. Ooh, Jeremiah Trotter there. Who's my other linebackers there? Honestly, Jeremiah Trotter here, don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Jeremiah Trotter's going to be a stud. So we got Mahogany. Yes. Ooh, McCormick. Dude, this guy eats with his hands. Honestly, I would do South Dakota State. I would do the kid coming up who just won a national title. He's got some mean to him. Yeah. Do we do it? Yeah, South Dakota represent. He's an immediate starter. He's going to start there at right guard for you. Going to be an absolute stud for you. Doesn't get any better than that. Now, this is where things get interesting. So Vaki's there? Interesting. That is actually very intriguing. I really want to see as far as tackles. Jones is there. I think I can get him at 120. Abrams Drain, meh. I like Abrams Drain though. I also like Tyke Smith a lot. I think he's tough to let go. Okay, so then Chris Jones. Where are you at tackle, buddy? Yeah, Chris Jones. The thing about Chris Jones is he's a mammoth of a man. And honestly, I think he's going to be an absolute stud at right tackle for a long, long time. I think he's going to be a really good player at right tackle for a long, long time. So you got Chris Jones. You got your starting guard, right tackle. You got your quarterback, linebacker, running back, all of that stuff. So really, you can go BPA here. Braylon Allen is there. Shipley, Zon Smith, Michael Bear. Ooh, Tyler Davis is a lot of fun. Taj Washington. He would be a lot of fun in this offense. Zach Zinter, Joe Milton. Ooh, Malik Mustafa would be a lot of fun too. Honestly, though, between Allen and Shipley, I think Allen is, he's kind of 6'2". He's an absolute load. He is. Honestly, now we're going to go Zeus. But Shipley here, he is a lot of fun, though. Shipley's a lot of fun. Jack Saints there, coming up out of Georgia. Screw it. Why don't we double down on quarterback? Joe Milton III, Malik Mustafa, anybody? That linebacker safety hybrid that you can do? Yeah. Ooh. No. Nope. Okay, we're going to go Shipley here. And then I'm praying once again to the god of skinny punks that Drake Nugent is there. Love it. Okay, so you've doubled and tripled down on offensive line. This has gotten a little crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. This many picks, don't care. Dwight McLaughlin. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This has definitely got a little bit crazier than we would have expected. Jalen Sundell out of North Dakota State, once again representing. Jawan Briggs is a lot of fun. He is actually a lot of fun. Jordan Jefferson. I think is he the brother of Justin Jefferson? I can't remember off the top of my head. That's a lot. Solomon Beard is a man. I love Solomon Beard. And I know that end isn't necessarily a huge need, but I gotta go Beard in this spot. I'm sorry. He's a lot of fun. I love Solomon Beard. Okay, so now you're back in the 6th round. Schrader, Tyron Hopper, Andrew Coker. He's fun. He's fun. He's a fun guy. Isn't that like a type of a mushroom or something like that? Anyway, do I just take a stab at one of these late round quarterbacks just to see to his younger brother? We could probably get him at another time. Yeah, we could get him at another time. A younger time. Good Lord, Golden. Okay, so we're getting in the weeds here. Can I package these together for a future pick? Because I really don't need this. I really don't. But, ooh, you know who I'm thinking of? No. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. No, we'll get him in the 7th. We're in the 6th right now. Julian Pearl, I'm going to go Pearl here because, again, I think you need to be able to have a lot of depth here, and I think that makes a lot of sense. This is where things get fun. So, Bordellini's there, Jalen Ford, Jordan Whittington, Woods, Do I double down on Marcellus Dial here? No, we already got Michael Othern. Let's see. Ooh, Curtis Jacobs is fun. I like me some Curtis Jacobs. Flying around making plays. Pretty good in pass coverage. Why not? We'll bring in that 7th round linebacker we all know and love. Now this is where things get really fun. Get this man, Evan Anderson out of Florida Atlantic. This dude eats up double and triple team. He's just I have been taking him in most of these mock drafts because he's so fun. Like just imagine him and Christian Wilkins together, and you got Anderson taking up triple teams. Oh, it'd be so fun. It would be so fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how this draft ends up. Building an absolute bully of a defense. So I really don't get this. You drafted Michael Penix Jr. has a higher board position. Don't care. Anyway, so Michael Penix, here's the way it is. It's going to be the fact that he's had a really good Senior Bowl, or excuse me, he had an average Senior Bowl. He had a really good pro day. He had a pretty good combine. He's done himself a lot of favors recently with a lot of private workouts. I don't see him getting to the second round. I think Michael Penix Jr. at 20 might even be a little rosy if you are the Raiders, because between that 11 to 20 mark, there's some teams in there that might be making a target for him. So Michael Penix Jr. there coming up out of Washington. Enos Rakestraw Jr. going to be a starter for you at corner for a long time. You absolutely love to see it. But before that, we did trade down oh yeah, I forgot about our trade. That was pretty good. We got a 2-3-6 for moving down 7 spots. And with getting back in the 3rd round and getting that extra 2, we moved down from 51 to 53. We got a 4.55 out of the deal, which is pretty good. You get Chris Jenkins, who's an absolute run-stuffing defensive tackle, and plus he can get after it in the pass game as well. Jeremiah Trotter, to me, is going to be a lot of fun. I think he comes in immediately and does some different things for you, so fantastic there. Mason McCormick is a day 1 starter at guard. I don't even think it's that hard. Again, this got a little weird. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, but that's a good problem to have. So McCormick, Tyke Smith at safety there. I think that makes a lot of sense because you're going to need Christian Jones. I think he's a guy that's going to could be a quality starter one day. Might need to work on a little bit of footwork and hand placement, but things are going to be really special with him. Will Shipley getting some running back help here in the 5th round. He can run, he can catch, he can pass block. I love all of it. Drake Nugent. So this one is one of those that he's been compared to a lot to Jason Kelsey. So I really do think this could be a really good pick for you. Dwight McGlothern here coming up out of Arkansas. Just kidding, Arkansas. I think he's going to be a quality pick for you. At least be a special teams guy. Solomon Beard coming up out of USC. He's a dude. He's just an absolute stud. I think it would make a lot of sense. Julian Pearl. Dude, we've got half the draft. Good Lord. Julian Pearl for some more tackle depth here. Basically, like I said, that's going to be something along the offensive line you're going to keep an eye out on. Curtis Jacobs, that 7th round linebacker we all know and love. And then Evan Anderson, like I said, meatball. Just an absolute meatball in the middle. Like I said, this ended up pretty well. You got your quarterback of the future. You basically got every defensive player on the board. Like, it's just, hey, we're bringing everybody in. Everybody is going to compete. Everybody's going to get better. And I think it makes a lot of sense. But hey, let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. All that wonderful stuff. But let us know what you guys think about our latest Las Vegas Raiders mock draft, where we build an absolute scary defense.